Thank you so much. I'm very excited about the opportunity to recognize Keith Avila for the heroic act that he did as an Uber driver. And we had a situation where he had picked up two women and he had overheard their conversation and it just didn't sound right. And so he took the appropriate action in contacting the authorities. And so we just want to recognize him. We're going to present a resolution to Keith today on the Senate floor, which I've got a copy of here. And
pretty cool.
Just want to thank you,
I'm
Keith,
very honored. I'm very honored. I'm a little speechless right now, but just to have something like this that I can take home and maybe show my mom is pretty cool.
Well, you're a courageous man, Keith, and we really appreciate what you've done. And I think you've set a good example for people in the community that we can take action and we can be engaged and watch what's going on around us and do the right thing. Mm-hmm. So it's an honor for me to present this to you today, and thank you so much for what you've done.
Keith, why don't you tell us a little bit about what happened, how you figured this out?
Well, basically, I was called to come out to do pick up a client for Uber. Picked him up, and within the 13-minute drive, the pimp was talking to a 16-year-old girl of how to conduct herself when doing the child sex trafficking or child sex prostitution. And when I heard about it, when I was just sitting there right there while I'm driving, just listening to their conversation, and when I heard them speaking about it, I immediately knew what it was. I knew what was going on. So as soon as I dropped them off, I reported it, and the police came very quickly and detained 3 people actually, and busted it all and stopped it.
Now, have you learned since about what happened with the girl that you helped?
I've learned a little bit. At this particular time, I don't know. I don't know the final results of exactly. The last I heard is she was sent to a home for victims for child sex trafficking.
So she is getting some help then?
Yes, yeah, she is.
And she was a runaway.
Yeah,
So
she was a runaway. Yeah.
She was reconnected with her parents. Family.
From where, do you know?
I don't.
It was. They just stated it was Sacramento County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So local? Okay.
Yeah, it was local. Yeah.
All right. Have the police given either of you any indication that this might have uncovered a larger operation and more women or girls might have been saved?
At this point, no. I don't know have any other details other than that. Yeah. Hopefully it did. It'd be good because it's still occurring today. I mean, it's occurring all. The data I got on is that Sacramento is a hot spot. So, and that's what I learned. And a month before this occurred, they had actually came to my church. Child sex traffic awareness group had came to my church and spoke to us and told us about things like that to look for and how it is they're getting these girls. And so that was kind of the part of the reason why when it occurred, I kind of spotted it really quick.
It's fresh. So, what kind of things else did they tell you at the church? How to spot something like that?
What I do remember is how they were getting them. One of the ways they were getting these girls is they're looking for girls that don't have that much high self-esteem. They're at parties. They get you to do something embarrassing, and they film you. And with that, they can blackmail you into doing even more stuff. And it just kind of snowballs, and it gets worse and worse because they just get more and more stuff on you until you're totally locked in to their system.
No, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just wondering, how did it make you feel when the cops showed up and you were correct in that?
I honestly, I didn't have any thoughts. It was just pure action. I was just trying to. It was a little bit like I kept asking the police officers. I was like, "Did you get the people in the room?" Because I was able to get the room number for the police officers, so that way that's how they knew where to go when they went to the hotel. It was a hotel that I dropped them off at. So I just kept asking the police officers, "Did you get the guy? Did you get the guy? Did you get the guy?" At that specific day, they couldn't give me any information whatsoever. I did see the girls detained, and the next day they told me that the guys was detained. But that particular day, I was just trying to like make sure that everything was fully gotten and there was no people escaped or so.
And in a day and age where people are often afraid to get involved, no hesitation on your part.
No, no hesitation.
And the conversation was, you're pretty sure
It
what
was
was
obvious.
going on.
Yeah, it was very obvious. I think the reason why in my personal opinion, the reason she was talking like that is just there was no. First of all, it was normal to her. It was normal for her to. I think she had been doing it so long that it has become normalized. And then second of all, I don't think she thought I was going to do anything. I don't think she really thought in her mind that these people, they're not going to do it, or something like that. So.
Were you surprised that they just talk freely like that in your car? That she didn't think you'd do anything?
I mean, I'm looking back on the day. I wasn't surprised. It just went into like what I was gonna do. What I was gonna do. I should have been surprised. I don't know. I wasn't. I wasn't surprised. Yeah.
So you should be pretty proud of yourself then. I mean, look at you now. Look where you are.
I'm very honored.
Absolutely. He's our local hero, and so we want to take that opportunity to recognize Keith. And it also dovetails with another resolution on human trafficking. So this is Human Trafficking Month, and so I'm gonna deliver that resolution on the Senate floor today. We'll take a vote on it, and then I'll have the opportunity to present the second resolution for Keith and his courageous action.